friends, how are you? Today I came here to share some news with you. You can already see this lilac table here. That's right, friends, as you probably already read in the title, I'm getting ready for Nina and Hannah's birthday party. That's right, they're turning 1 year old and I'm throwing a beautiful party for them, and you're going to see everything now. Everything I'm buying for the party, and then you'll get to see the little party itself. I'm still getting organized, still putting everything together to make this little party happen. But just so you know, it's going to be a beautiful party. I'll start by showing you the backdrop. All the party items. I'll share the link down below in case you want to make them for your dolls or even for yourselves. This party kit can even be used to throw a party for yourselves too, so I'll make everything available in the link below. All you have to do is print, cut, and assemble. I'll show you in this video how to put together each little thing that I'll be sharing with you. So let's start with the backdrop, and I'll show you how I put together this party backdrop for Nina and Hanna. The backdrop comes in separate pieces, so you have to cut them out carefully so they fit together perfectly. I chose a white-backed Piranha cardboard to assemble this. So I'm going to glue all my pieces onto this Piranha cardboard and then cut around it so it becomes a single backdrop. I've already laid out roughly how it's going to look, right, and then I'll just fit everything together perfectly. This is the arrangement. 2 princesses here, Belle and Cinderella. Here, Rapunzel and Sleeping Beauty. Here, Ariel and Snow White. I printed my backdrop on adhesive photo paper. Now, I just need to peel off the backing and start sticking the pieces onto the cardboard, assembling it. I peeled off a section from the back of my adhesive photo paper. I lined it up here with the edge of my cardboard and pressed it down. Now just keep peeling it off little by little and smoothing it out so everything sticks properly. Careful, if you want, use a soft cloth to apply pressure so you don't scratch your backdrop. Look, the first one is already stuck on. Now just do the same thing with the others. Just like before, you'll peel off the side and line it up right here on the edge. Everything's glued down. Now just cut around the edges. All cut out, and now my backdrop is really sturdy. Look at that. It's so sturdy, you can even stand it up. Now, since you've already seen this piece here, I'll show you the others. Let me set this one aside. Just like we always see at birthday parties, there are those little round drum-shaped tables, right? They use them as tables, so at Nina and Hannah's party, we'll have them too. So this one here will be the main one, the one in the middle. I made a blue one and a pink one, both smaller and shorter. There will be 5 tables. So here are these 2, one blue and one pink. There's this yellow one, which is the same size as this one in circumference, but it's shorter, a bit lower. And we have this little green one here. As you can see, each color represents a princess. Let me fix things up here so you can see everything clearly. Look, this one here represents Rapunzel. This one, Belle. This one, Ariel, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty. So, these are some of the princesses who will be at this party, so they're being represented on these tables. So, let me put this here. We're going to have decorations like this too. We always see them, right? Usually people use those illuminated letters, but this one isn't, so I made it like this. Actually, the one who made the designs for me was Fran, from Miniatures de Fran. She's the one who makes all these beautiful designs here for our channel. So she also made these letters, which are the N for Nina and the H for Hannah, for us to decorate the party as well. I believe these letters won't be available in the link for you guys because there are too many, so it would be hard to make them for everyone. So she just made these ones here for Nina and Hanna. And then we're going to have all the princesses, like this. Look, Belle, Sleeping Beauty, and Rapunzel. They're bigger because they're representing Nina and Hanna. Jasmine, Cinderella, Snow White, Tiana, and Ariel. No, I think we're not missing any, right? So how are you going to do it? You're going to cut them out just like we did. Actually, it was Fran who cut everything out for me. She already sent me everything all cut out and nice. Look, you're going to cut it out leaving a little border all around, which makes it easier. You're going to cut out this little piece here that goes in the back to fit in. You just fold it and the doll will stand up. Look how beautiful it looks. It stands up on its own. And then you just put that little support behind it. That's how you're going to assemble it. You're going to glue it, not right up against it. Leave a little space so you can tilt it. Because if you don't tilt it, if you put it straight up, it might fall forward. So you glue it a little higher than the doll so you can tilt it back a bit and it will stand up properly. I also bought these two little things here. See? They're balloon holders. I bought this one with the lilac box and this one with the pink box. Inside, I can fill it with candies or something to weigh it down so it doesn't tip over. And I bought balloons to put in these balloon holders. I'm still deciding on the colors, but I'm prioritizing the princess colors, especially lilac and pink, which correspond to Nina and Hanna. So I bought, look, 2 gold balloons, but I don't know if I'm going to alternate them with gold or with silver. So, take the opportunity and leave me your suggestion. Which one should I use? Look, there will be pink balloons, and lilac, there will be lilac balloons. And then, in one of them, I'll put either silver or gold. So, I want your help. Which one should I pair here with pink and lilac? Silver or gold? Or should I use one gold and one silver? Give me your suggestions. I'm open to them. So, Fran also made some candy holders. Look how cute this is. This one is for putting little sweets in. You just fold it. We fold it nicely. There are also some little things here that she already sent too, with the Disney Princess logo, so we can stick them on top of the sweets. It's going to look really cute. We also have the birthday banner flags. She already sent them all put together on the string. All you have to do is print it. Use a hole punch to make a hole in each end and thread the string through, so then you just stretch it out, right? And then the happy birthday banner will be set up here. I also bought one of these little balloons, I only found the pink one. I wanted to buy a pink and a lilac one to put up, so I could place them right in the middle of this balloon holder here, but I couldn't find a lilac one. Maybe I'll see if I can find a silver or gold one. Then I'll just buy 2 and play around with the decorations. I think it'll look nice, but they have to be really small. This one is 5 inches. It's 13 centimeters. It's really small, so it's just the right size for their little party. We also have a cake topper decoration. Since I'm going to make the cake a bit smaller, I think I'll print this one again in a smaller size. But this is the cake topper for you to put on your cake. If you want to make it, it'll look really nice. You just need to print it on thicker, glossy paper. Look, I used 180-gram glossy paper. And then, we glued a clear straw to the back, see, so you can stick it in. This is the cake topper. I'll leave it here. And we also have all the princesses in a smaller size, so we can stick them on top of the cake too. Look, Cinderella, Snow White, Belle, Rapunzel, Tiana, Ariel, and Aurora. All of these are for us to stick on the cake as well. We're also going to have party hats. Look how cute these hats are. Aren't they adorable? Here we have the castle, and the party hat is decorated with flowers. The template is printable. Then, cut it out, glue the edges together, make a hole each side, and tie an elastic band. For the castle, cut it out and stick it on with double-sided tape, a dab of glue in the middle, and stick it here, so it has these flaps. Don't glue it down. The little castle really sticks out like this. So, she already sent everything pre-glued for me, so I just have to stick the castles here on the front. Look, so I'm just going to stick the little castle on. How cute! Let me put it here. Now, there are a few more little things that will be at the party too, and I'm going to show you how we're going to make them. I bought some of those smaller tubes so we can decorate them. So, how am I going to do it? I'm going to open my tube. I bought those mini confetti, which are really tiny. Look, this is the colorette here. He is very small. So I'm going to fill this tube. Oh, just put it in here. Oh, it's more practical. Oh, it's full. Cover. All set. Look at that. So, we're also going to have some princesses available in this size here. Look how pretty. And then, you're going to stick a piece of double-sided tape or foam tape on the back. Just a little piece. Then, you're going to come right here to the front of your tube and stick it on. Not on the lid. From the lid upwards, stick it on. Look how cute that is. So, here we have all the princesses. This one just needs to be filled, but all the princesses are already here. See? There are 10 princesses, right? So, they're all here. I still need to fill the tubes, but they're already here, all stuck on.
Look at that. How beautiful.
We're also going to have some little boxes like this one, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fill them with little candies. You can use peanut candies, but since I accidentally bought 2 packs of these here, I'm going to fill everything with sprinkles. Look, you just have to fill it up. I was going to fill one with sprinkles and one with peanut candies, but I ended up buying 2. I forgot I had already bought it again, so I'm going to put sprinkles in everything. So, what are you going to do? You're going to go to the template to print, in the link. This logo here, Disney Princess, then you'll put it here on the front. Look, just line it up more or less here. See? Let's stick it right here on the front of the little box. There you go. And you'll also get this drawing here of one of the princesses. Actually, it comes with all the princesses. A circle and a square. You're going to cut out the princess and cut out the circle. In the middle of the circle, there's a line for you to open up. You'll cut it with a craft knife or scissors and fit the princess into this cut you made in the circle. Fold the little tab down and glue this circle onto the square so it looks like this. See? The square, the circle, and the princess fitted inside here with the little tab folded under the circle. See? This little fold of the princess underneath will stay between the circle and the square. At this point, you need to ask Mom for help. So, you just come here on top of the lid and glue this little square on. See? It already has tape underneath too, double-sided tape on both sides. And you just stick it here. See? Then, the princess, you fold her like this and she stands up. Look how beautiful it turned out. And we also have all the princesses. Let me bring it over here so you can see. We've already made all the princesses, every single one. You just have to fold her back, see, and she stands up. I'm also going to make this little box available, which will come flat. You're going to print it on a page and stick it on one of the sides. Mine here already came glued, because Fran sent it to me already glued, with the holes punched, all set. You're going to glue it. There will be a little flap for you to stick down. It will look like this after you glue it, see? You're going to make little holes in one of the flaps. Look, 2 on each side in the same direction, so you can close it. So, look, how are you going to do it? You're going to make the fold marks. See, you'll fold this part here first. These 2 here you put on top, and this one you put over everything and fit it into the little hole. It will fit right there. Look, your little box will look like this, with the bottom all closed up. Then you can fill it with popcorn, candy, whatever you want. Okay? If you want to make it bigger or smaller, just set your printer to decrease or increase the size. You can do that too. Look how cute it turns out. There are already marks here for the folds, see? So you can fold it like this. There are also little lines on the side where you fold. You're going to fold these parts with the dots inward and it'll look like this, see? The little holes will line up perfectly. Then you'll take a little ribbon, after you fill it up, of course, right? Once you've filled your little box with whatever you want, you're going to tie it up. Look, you'll thread a ribbon through here. It comes out the front. Adjust the length just right, and then just tie it and make a bow. Look at that. How adorable. A little box. Look, there are some princesses here. Not all of them, though. Look at that. How beautiful. And just like the other party favors, we have several little boxes too. Some I tied with pink ribbon and others with lilac to match. Actually, the one who sent everything ready, with the ribbons already cut for me, was Miniatures de Fran. And for our last party favor, we're going to use marshmallows. I picked these ones here, the twisted kind. This one is easy to find. See? I picked the colorful one because I thought it was prettier. You're going to take a lollipop stick, those little plastic sticks you can buy. It can be a wooden one too, like a skewer, but I think this white one looks better. You're going to stick it into the marshmallow. Look, just twist it gently, because marshmallow is a bit tough to poke through, but it goes in fine. Just twist it. If you want, or if you think it's too long, you can cut a piece off the stick. Let's grab those little popsicle bags, the ones used for making ice pops. Those really thin ones, see? Let's put it in. Let's first see what size we want. Look, about up to here, like this. I'm going to fold it and cut this piece off. I'll leave it the size I want. Since the bag was too big, I cut off a piece. So now we just open up the mouth of the bag and put our marshmallow inside like this. Now just grab a little ribbon. I'm going to use satin ribbon. You can use curling ribbon, whatever you like. It's because I want to use the same colors. Let me tie it here. Let me see if it's right in the middle. Look. Fix it down here so it looks nice. Look, now I'm going to turn it like this and tie a bow. Look at that. How cute. Look how adorable it turned out. And then you just do this with as many marshmallows as you want. Look how beautiful it looks. Even for your own party, if you want to make marshmallows in little bags, tied up and stuck on a stick. It looks beautiful, right? And I'm going to make about 8, just for their little party, to decorate the table. So, friends, these are some of the preparations for Nina and Hanna's party. I bought a few more things that I'm not going to show you all, to keep a little suspense for the party, right? So I'm still going to set up the party scene. I'm going to put everything together. There will be balloons. Everything will be beautiful, just like a real birthday party. So stay tuned here on the channel so you don't miss any videos, especially the video of Nina and Hanna's first birthday party, which is going to be awesome. So, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a lot of likes down below, and to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. What else do you want to see at this party? I'm still in the preparations, so leave your suggestions. A big kiss and see you in the next video. Bye.